the fucking damage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot have a rage intro without a Kurt Busch flying F-bomb. And that's going to take us to this race here at Homestead, Miami. We're going to go 60 laps in the B cars, fixed setups. Caution flags are on. There are 0 resets, ladies and gentlemen, so we ought to see what's going to happen here as they're going to get ready to roll off here. Let's take a look at the starting grid. And starting on the pole is going to be Eric Burke, 32.122. Ariotti in second, Eric Sable in third, Thomas Lee in fourth. Fire truck, fire truck, fire truck. They're in fifth position. Chance Crum in sixth, pardon me. Boobs, side boob, frontal boob, cleavage boob, back boob, man boobs, any kind of boob you want to talk about it, but boobs. Going to be starting in seventh position. Timothy Baker in eighth, Mike Owen in ninth, Scott Simley in 10th. Thomas Brandner going to be starting in the 24 car DuPont Chroma Premier Chevy Impala there in 11th position. Craig Embry in 12th. Big Dave Swindell in the Naked Ladies going to be rolling off in Ucky Lumber 13. Alex Peck there in 14th position. Edward Birch Jr. In 15th position. Shane Hawthorne in 16th. Michael Norris in 17th. Mr. Beach 18th. Big James Wilms there, the Cheetos man, in 19th position. And Leighton rounding out your top 20 who qualified. Looks like we had about 26, 27 in the room, so they're slowly creeping up. You guys are going to figure out sooner or later they're going to all be full again in no time at all, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through the field up front. The Ford GT Mustang going to be pulling off. We are back in the cars again. Ran trucks at Phoenix. Had seen a great race at Phoenix last race. The 17 of Eric Burke dominated a good portion of that race. He's out here on the pole this time. Here we go. Time to go bumper humping in the B cars, baby. Green, green, green. And Ariotti on the outside. Gets a nice little run there in the beginning, but that's the problem with being on the outside. It gets used up because it is not the shortest way around the track on the starts and restarts. Guy down low usually prevails. Lap number 1 complete here at Homestead. Boom, 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 boom! Crank it up, bitches. Eric Sable making moves on Audi there on the inside, and the number 2 Budweiser Chevy. Ariotti on the outside, Eric Sable down low. Sable got a run, and he may have a run on the leader as well, coming out of turn number 2 down the back stretch. The GM Goodrich car right behind him there. That's a father and son scheme running if I ever saw one. And there's another Earnhardt Sr. scheme there of Chance Crum in the Wrangler scheme. So Earnhardt schemes all over the joint here tonight. Woohoo! Boom, 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 boom! Thomas Lee, Tommy Lee, Molly Crew drummer. Molly Crew drummer there, the Goodrich Service Plus machine. Tommy Lee running in 4th position. Eric Sable to the lead. We come down into turn 3 and 4, and Simley there on the outside got a wheel full there of Chance Crum and Ariotti down on the bottom. Simpson pulling his old I'm going to hang out in the back all race trick and try to make it at the end in the last 20 laps. So far, so good. Simpson sticking to his guns there in the number 33. Rockstar Race Girl up on the pit box, working feverishly right now as we run under green to see how many laps, if 60 is going to be doable. I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can get 60 laps under green without having to stop, but tires already an issue here on lap number 7 at Homestead, as you see a lot of guys starting to creep up the track now. Their car's already getting tight. Everybody running the high line right now, fighting a tight issue here on lap number 7. Yours truly down on the track earlier in the night, and that car tightened up in a big hurry. There was a lot of overcompensating going on to battle the tight conditions that you're going to get here on green flag runs. Eric Sable out front, Eric Burke in second, the number 20 of Tommy Lee. And there is Fire Truck running in fourth, Scott Simley in fifth, Ariati in sixth. Chance Crum on the outside, into the three, oh no, Hochi Mama. The 3 and the 23, no caution flag yet. That sucks. Craig Embry, here comes Alex Peck up in the back. Craig Embry and Barker. Get out of shape here at Homestead. No caution flag. They're able to get it back out on the track. Refired and running. And Mr. Beach, here is the battle for about 10th position on back. Being led by Big Dave Swindell in the Coors Light Naked Lady Chevrolet, and the Denver Broncos machine of Mike Owen on the outside. Two Colorado native businesses right going on, battling right there. Coors right down the road, Broncos right down the road. Like them both. And right behind them is the Peak machine of the number 15 of Edward Birch Jr. Running in 12th position. And Beach trying to back up that outer lane right now to get a run to try to get back around Big Dave Swindell and get back up there with Owen as well. Up front, the battle does continue for third position right now between the number 20 and the 8, Fire Truck on the outside. The number 20 of Tommy Lee down low. It's the same old situation for the number 20 being stuck down on the bottom, trying to get a run coming off of these turns. A very difficult task to do. We'll see if Motley Crue Drummer can do it. Coming out of turn number 2, down the back stretch into 3. Still got a lot of side-by-side racing going on here at Homestead. The 8 down below the 17, up into the wall. Fire Truck trying to get around Eric Burke, as Eric Burke got a little bit of issues, but he's able to maintain his speed. However, the number 8 from New England looking to suck up to the back of the number 2 of Eric Sable. And Fire Truck slides it in front of the 17. The 17 gives him a courtesy hump. And here comes the number 11 of Chance Crum on the outside in the Wrangler machine, trying to get a run. Coming out of turn number 2, he's going to dive bomb it. But he's not going to be able to go far because Ariati there in the number 19, he's going to suck up the spot. The Hot Wheels machine of Scott Simley on the inside of, well, no, he's not. He's got a run there on Tommy Lee in the 20. Eric Sable continues to lead him around here, lap number 14 at Homestead, Miami. And the cars continue to battle it out all over the track. If we can go back right now and look at Mike Owen there in the number 9 car riding in 15th position. He seems to be falling back right there. The number 29 of Hawther there in the 54 of Norris. They're coming up through the field. They want to snip the back of that Bronco's ass. And I don't know, you buy them because it smells bad. If you're thinking about signing up there, you guys in chat, please, please, please tell them Nordgar sent you and give them this email. This will get you this will actually get me a free little gift certificate there on iRacing. I can buy more stuff. But if you're thinking about joining, you join up, use me as a referral. Use that email right there. Tell them that email sent you, and I'll send you a personalized thank you note and letting you know what I bought with the little gift certificate there. So we appreciate it if you guys are going to join up iRacing because of watching this stream. Hey, that's a great way to help me out. It does not cost you anything, and iRacing's got to fork out some iRacing cash to good old Nordgar to keep the races up and running. Big Dave Swindell, let's take a look in on him. They're in the number 1 Naked Lady machine, running in 9th position right now, being followed by Boobs, Boobs, Boobs. Naked Lady and Boobs. Those things go together very, very nicely, but not so nice for O'Shell there as the 24 car right behind him of Brandner getting a run on the Boobs machine. DuPont Chroma Premier, nice paint scheme he's got going on there. Taking a look at the front view from his bumper, trying to reel in the number 51 of Elon Pools. Number 51 at Chevy Impala machine. We're still under green flag conditions here. Lap number 18 of this 60-lap race here at Homestead. And we got just about 3 wide action going on here for 4th and 5th. And up for 1st, Eric Sable gets passed by the number 8 of Fire Truck. Fire Truck, your new leader, and Simley not done playing around with the back of number 2. Fire Truck to the lead. Eric Sable back to second. Sable on the outside, trying to get a run as he crosses the stripe. Coming down into turn number 1, and he is going to pinch Tardif. Watch out for that net code, boys. You got to race for it. You got to allow room for it. And that was a close one there on the 2. 2 getting a little bit loose, and Simley's got 2 drafts to pick from right here at Homestead, and the draft is definitely important here at Homestead. You want to stay tucked up underneath that guy in front of you to stay and try to pull away. Stay and try to pull away. That doesn't make any sense, Nordgar, but hey, what happens? I just cracked a Nordweiser. Things may start to get interesting around here as the number 2 on the outside, and Tardif, come on, boys. Don't pinch him so far, Eric. You got it, you got it. Run that outer line. You're doing a good job there, number 2. Tardif running the middle lane, giving him plenty of room. Sable gonna duck it back down in front of Simley. Simley gonna go to the high side. Sable down low. Here he comes down the front stretch. Sable thinks he's got a run. Simley, if he's able to stay there, and Tardif, oh, look at this. Back and forth, Tardif run, Sable run. Sable running a very stable line right now. Tardif looks worried on the outside. Sable cool, calm, and collected. Hands not moving a lot. Tardif, unfortunately, not going to be able to suck up that bottom lane. He's going to have to probably give it up, but it's a drag race across the stripe. Simley right there doesn't know who to follow. And Tardif going to back up, off, and try to get another run on the number 2. Coming into 3 and 4. Tardif not done yet. Tardif getting a run, but you see the cars starting to creep up. The cars are starting to tighten up on these guys. 24 laps under green. These guys kind of in new territory here as of late. Lap number 24, that time by. I'm holding my breath, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth up front. 3 wide for third. Oh, they got to sort this out going on up front here. That is Crum, Tommy Lee, and Burke and the Naked Lady going at it. Oh, my mama. And the battle for the lead continues. Sable down on the inside of Fire Truck. Back further. Here we go with the 24. Brander leading them around. 8th on back. There is Leighton there in 9th position. 10th, Birch Jr. and Big Boobs right there in 11th. Michael Norris coming off a pit road. This may be a form of strategy. I'm not sure if he got into a issue there. There's Simpson running in 17th. As we go back up to the front of the field, Owen is falling all the way back to the tail end pretty much of the lead lap. So guys continue to run around here. And right now we have 19 cars still on the lead lap here at Homestead. Lap number 27, still under green flag conditions. Eric Sable continues to lead them around. All starting to single file up now. We're going to see who saved their stuff. And battles going on for 15th on back. Simpson and Hawthor going at it. Simpson going to win that battle. Mike Owen starting to creep up through the field, and so is Big James Wilms in the Cheetos machine. Hang on to a Cheetos Diet Dr. Dew. Diet Dr. Dew? That's not even, no, Diet Mountain Dew. Yeah, I was thinking Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Dew Pepper Nordweiser Cola, something or other. But James working on the inside of the 86 of Eric Brantley there in the ski machine. Wilms trying to seal the deal here. He's going to slide it up in front, and Wilms going to grab 13th position from the 86 of Eric Brantley. More battling going on. These two have been going at it for about 3 laps right now. The 18 of Birch Jr., 15 of Birch Jr., and then the 18 of Leighton been going on it for about 3 laps right here. The 18 there, way better in 3 and 4, but the 15 better in 1 and 2. But the 15 has not been able to find the right hole to stick his nose where the peak needs to shine to get in front of that number 18 car. Back up front, they are still going at it. Scott Simley on the inside of Eric Sable for the lead on lap number 31. And Sable running that outside wall. Simley in the Hot Wheels machine coming down into turn 3. Fire Truck, he gets a run, but nothing he can do with it. Sable maintains the lead, running the middle line. Each one of these drivers running a completely different line right now on this long green flag run here. 32 laps into this 65-lap race under green here in Homestead, Miami. Simley down low. The battle for the lead continues. Simley really quick down there on that bottom line. We saw Sable running that bottom line earlier, and he was really good up there. But as you can see right now, further on into the run, the number 2 slides further and further up the track, and the number 8 is kind of following the same. Simley saving his stuff, watching those guys battle early on in the run, has given him the tire wear that is still left in there, the 14, to be able to run down on the bottom. So Simley playing it smart and trying to make his move now here on lap 33 to get to the front, to get to the point and stay there. All these drivers hoping for a caution right now. All of them screaming tires at the moment. And Big Dave Swindell, Chance Crum, and Eric Burke all lined up, and they are going to run these guys down. The 14 down on the inside. This is getting interesting now. We can take a look at that right now. Scott Simley down on the inside. I was holding on to my breath, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of hard racing going on all over the track. We can take a look at the lap times. Lap times off qualifying speed, 32.1. Take a look. They're about 1 second fall off. We're at about one, and that's about even too. About a 1 second even fall off as Scott Simley gets by the number 2 of Eric Sable for the lead. And yes, that is 4th, 5th, and 6th are right there. And Sable down at the bottom wants to retake the lead. Oh, Mike Owen down on pit road. Not sure what's going on here. We saw another guy coming off of pit road. Mike Norris back out there. He's going to be a couple laps down. We're still under green flag conditions here. And the battle here back here for 10th on back. There's Boobs, the 24 of Brander, and the 22 of Beach. Boobs, Brander, and Beach. Boobs, Brander, and Beach. There's a T-shirt that everybody should buy. Those guys should be on a team. And as the 20 continues his run, Tommy Lee was running up front all night. Has fallen back to 9th position right now, battling a free race car at the moment. He's not got a whole lot going on there either way in the number 20, but the battle up front, as hard as these cars are getting to drive around here at Homestead, Miami, Eric Sable retakes the lead from Scott Simley and goes to the bottom right in front of the 8 of Fire Truck. And here comes Big Dave Swindell. Do not count out Big Dave Swindell on these long runs. This is where the naked ladies shine. And I repeat, the bra is off. The naked lady is coming. And there goes Fire Truck to the inside of Sable through 1 and 2. And he gonna grab Fire Truck back to the lead after being very patient for a lot of laps. The number 8 of Tardif back out front. Scott Simley back to 3rd. Sable gonna try some kind of miracle maneuver here. Lap number 41. Oh, and Sable, he is on the bumper of the 8. Simley going to the outside. Eric back up top. Come on, Eric, be smart. Don't ruin it now, buddy. Sable down to the bottom, and Tardif going to keep him pinned down there. And Sable got to get into the brakes and almost gets into the side of the number 14. Simley's got his chance. Tardif back down to the bottom. Simley cannot do anything with his run on the outside. Gets shut down like a crack house in Slumville. I got to be quicker on my witty comebacks. And there is the naked lady into the picture. This is exciting going on up front, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take anything away as Fire Truck regains the lead. Sable going to try to retake it, take anything away from the rest of these guys running out here. These guys still battling hard here at Homestead, Miami. Got guys coming down pit road now. Gas may be an issue I don't know, these guys might be getting worried that they're not going to have enough to get to the end and that this is going to go green the whole way. And oh my mama, if it goes green the whole way, a Nordgasm you will hear. Fire truck down low, and we got guys on pit road making green flag stops right now. He's coming off the pit road. That's a 51 of Brian O'Shell Boobs. Coming off, giving up 17th position. 4 tires and fuel for the number 17. Or the 51, sorry. Battle continues up front. 4 or 5 of them going at it now. Big Dave, he's going to get in the, he's hanging out. He's hanging out watching this going on, but Sable back down to the bottom. Sable and Tardif back and forth all entire race. Simley to the outside. He's been waiting patiently all night there in the Hot Wheels machine to make his move. Not going to get it done. Eric kind of moves up on him. Make sure to messes up his run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to crank it up and be quiet. Simley to the outside. Simley falls back. Sable right behind Fire Truck, who retakes the lead. They continue to battle up front, and guys getting strung out now. Some guys going off the track and making pit stops. 3 wide up front. Tardif down low. Sable there. Simley stuck his nose in there. And Big Dave Swindell coming up into the picture now. Great race here at Homestead. And now we got guys really strung out, and I don't know how many of them did pit. There's one coming off right now. There's Edward Birch Jr. in 15th position coming off of pit road. Green flag pit stops, lap number 50, 10 to go. The battle up front continues. All right, Tardif and Sable are getting stupid now. Calm down, boys. Ten to go. 3 wide up front. Simley, I don't know. Simley may have got second on that one. Unbelievable race we're seeing here is Sable, Tardif back and forth, and Simley sticking his nose in there. Big Dave Swindell, the naked lady, just lying in wait. Here comes Owen, and there's Chance Crum running in 5th position. And the battle back here continues, 6th, 7th, and 8th. These guys still going at it. The 18, the 22, and the 24. Right behind these Cheetos, man, on the inside. That's a battle for 10th right there. Cheeto's going to grab it. Here comes the Peak Machine. He's got to run on the inside of Burke, and Burke up to the high side. Going to lose 2 spots. I think Burke's trying to save fuel. He's on a fuel run. He's shutting the engine off. Eric Burke backing it up in 11th position, trying to save fuel, so fuel will be an issue. And we're going to have an interesting finish here at Homestead, Miami. Eric Sable down a pit road, giving up the lead. Position number 1, the Budweiser machine, making a pit stop. This is going to be crucial on what the rest of the race is going to be. Who is going to win this sucker? Cannot screw up here. The leader is going to be out of fuel. Your leader right now, I believe, is the 8 of Tardif. As Eric Sable gives up the lead, it's Scott Simley's out front. Eric Sable giving up the lead, so these guys are going to have to start or stop and think about when they're coming down and what they're going to do. Eric Sable in the number 2, coming off a pit road right now, getting a little loose there in the Budweiser machine, coming off the access road. Let's go back up with Tardif and Simley and see what's going to happen here. What are these guys going to do? These guys are your leaders here up front. Simley up front. Lap number 55. Will they have enough to get to the end? Oh, my. Simley first, Fire Truck second, and Big Dave in third. These guys raced hard for so long. One has got to think that neither one of these 3 cars is going to have enough. And here comes Tardif, Fire Truck down on the access road. He is coming down pit lane for gas here on lap number 56. Scott Simley and Dave Swindell first, second. Scott Simley, Dave Swindell. The battle of bullheadedness is about to begin. Who saved enough? Who saved any at all? If they didn't save, they're dead meat in the water with 3 laps to go. If they have to come down. Scott Simley hits the stripe. Dave Swindell still running in second. Lap number 58, 2 to go. Tardif off a pit road. What's going to happen here coming down the back stretch? This is the battle for your win here. Maybe, possibly, I don't know yet. I'm on the edge of my seat. Everybody stand up. 2 laps to go, lap 59. Scott Simley, Dave Swindell, and Scott may be running it dry. The 14 may be out. Swindell's getting a run. They're coming up on slower traffic. Nope, Simley right there. And we got slower traffic, and Dave Swindell to the lead. Last lap, Scott Simley out of gas. Simley in the 14 out of fuel. Big Dave Swindell, does he have enough to make it around? Oh, my mama. Big Dave out front, the naked ladies in the number 1. Here comes Eric Sable. Eric Sable running at 13th. Not sure he's going to be happy about this finish, but the naked lady, I think he's out. He's out. He's out. No, he's not, and he comes across the stripe. Big Dave Swindell back to victory lane. And Dave Swindell is out of fuel, ladies and gentlemen. He came out. He is totally out of gas. He ran out of gas right at the start-finish line. Holy shitballs!
Wow.
Big Dave Swindell, Nordgar in the booth. You got a copy?
Go ahead, buddy.
Well, I think it's time to give the mathematician on the pit box calculating your fuel a freaking raise, running out right at the line. Tell me about that entire green flag race.
Unbelievable green flag race. Everybody up front, everybody did a great job. I mean, it's just unbelievable to get a chance to run with these guys and then make it all the way. I sat back, I watched them, and they were having a heck of a battle up there. I just was easy on the throttle and ran into the line. Real lucky here.
Now, am I correct in saying that there were no caution flags? Did I miss one or two?
Oh, no. Green to checkered. That's how it ought to be.
Well, Dave Swindell, you win the very first mystery race that goes green to checker ever in the history of Norgar TV. Don't know how you're getting the energy to try to do those donuts, but man, what do you got to say to the 50 fans out here watching right now?
Thanks for watching, and I'm telling you, I got no fuel to do any donuts. Right at the line, it ran completely dry, and about 10 feet before, so it was a real lucky call on my crew chief.
Now, when you saw Sable peel off and you saw Tardif peel off, how worried were you getting there, number one?
Not too worried. I mean, they were running real hard up there, and I was monitoring my fuel, and I just kept it to where it was going to be close to the line, and away we went.
Well, Scott ran you hard to the bitter end, running out with 1 lap to go. I'm sure you kind of wanted to go duke it out side by side with him, but still, in a race like that, prevailing, when you see second place run out of fuel, you got to go, oh, no, I'm next.
Oh, there's always that fear. In fact, I turned it back off, and they were asking me, you got enough fuel? I said, I'm not even looking. I'm just going.
All right, brother. Congratulations. Good job. Good job, Naked Lady. And sponsors, shout-outs, go now.
Tell you what, first of you guys, New Deal, Green to Checker, that is unbelievable. And, of course, Coors Light and Norgar TV. And they're watching, man. Thanks.
All right, congratulations, Big Dave, on your win here tonight. I want to talk to Chance Crum, who comes home second. Chance, you come home second, man. Tell us about your race out there.
Yeah, I had a good race, running 5th, 6th the whole time, and towards the end there, everyone was close on fuel, and I was about a second and a half back, and I wasn't really catching the leaders, so I decided to start shutting it off. I was laying in the clutch, shut off the engine, trying to save as much as I could, and I was able to save. I was about a lap ahead. I had about a lap left at the line, but it was really close, and I was just hoping the leaders would run out of fuel, and it worked out.
How interesting was that? Because I would say 3/4 of the field, about 20 laps to go, actually started backing their cars up. Did you notice it out on there on the track? Other people backing it up, or were you just totally in tune with what you were doing?
Yeah, I heard some people on TeamSpeak were saying that they're starting to shut it off and save fuel, but, I had a lap car right behind me that had fresh tires and fuel, and I told them, I was just saving fuel. I was kind of by myself there. I didn't really have many people around me. I fell to about 4.5, 5 seconds, but, yeah, kind of got lucky there. Was able to make it.
Well, congratulations bringing the Wrangler Chevy Impala home, man. Sponsors, anybody you want to thank? Let's go.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Clean Crawls and Wrangler, as well as my dad and Alex Peck for being in this race, and for you guys for putting on these great events. The rule changes seem to be working out. I mean, the first green to checker, that was an awesome race and lots of fun.
That was a lot of fun to watch. Thanks very much, Chance. Armando Layton. Armando, you still in the house, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Armando, I've been waiting to talk to you for a long time. You finished here in third tonight. You kept it. You kept your fenders clean. Great paint scheme there on the number 18 as well. What was the key tonight to surviving and coming home third?
Just keeping your nose clean, making sure you keep going. Bad luck for me that I started so far back. I actually pushed up there to I think about 10th or 9th before everybody started backing off. I feel like if I would have qualified a little bit better, I would have had a better chance up there.
Well, we saw a lot of guys running out of fuel. We saw a lot of guys having to duck down 10 laps to go. We actually saw some guys with like 30 to go start coming in under green very quietly. Was it your strategy just to stay out there and run it till she went dry?
Yeah, definitely. You want to stay out there as long as you can and try to save as much fuel as you can until the end. You definitely don't want to go in that early, especially 30 laps in with about 20 to go, so 30 I think to go. Way too soon on my mind.
All right, man. Well, Armando, first podium finish, first interview. Good to meet you. Nice talking to you. Congratulations on your third place finish, 18. And, man, here I get to ask you finally for the first time, who would you like to thank? Who would you like to say hello to? And go now.
Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. First, I want to thank you, Nord. Love what you do here. I want to give a shout-out to my buddy Moneymaker Mike and Shane Holler there, who was awesome in the race. I think he came ninth. And a shout-out to Skins Motorsports. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Congratulations, man. All right. That was green to checker, bitches. Green to checker. Big Dave Swindell, the Naked Ladies, come home with a win. Chance Crum in second. Leighton in third. Brander in fourth. Lee in fifth position. Eric Burke in sixth. Matt Simpson in seventh. Eric Brantley in eighth. Shane Hawther in ninth. Rounding out your top 10. Last one on the lead lap. Under green, Mr. Beach. Scott Simley, Eric Sable, Cheney, Fire Truck, Birch Jr., O'Shell, Wilms, Embry, Owen, Peck. That'll round out your top 20 here tonight at Norgar TV. I hope you guys had a great night. I sure did. And I hope you guys come check us out tomorrow night for Nordgard TV drinking games. Be sure to head over down to the Facebook page. Give us a like, say hello. And once again, tomorrow night as well, the whole Norgard TV community invited to hang out with us on TeamSpeak. Read the post on the front of the Facebook page. But I am going to get out of here tonight. There's no possible way we can even try to attempt to beat the quality of that race. So we're going to go out on a high note here tonight. I thank you all so much for hanging out here tonight. I hate to leave 50 of you, but 50 of you, bring two friends tomorrow night and see if we can't get an audience over 100 for the racing tomorrow night to see what happens. For Facebook Friday, we're going to be running two races starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There was a tie this week, and the two races for Facebook Friday picked by you guys on Facebook are going to be the trucks at Watkins Glen, race number 1, and race number 2 is going to be the Indy cars at Indianapolis tomorrow night. You guys picked it. You couldn't decide a winner, so we're going to run them both. And we're going to do it tomorrow night starting 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't be late. Can't wait to see you. Thank you all tonight. Had a great, great time. We'll see you tomorrow. This is Norgar. Peace out, bitches. More racing tomorrow night.